I really enjoy building, and especially art, and once I was able to combine them both, it was just, I loved it. I really like the way the community is right now because everybody's so friendly, everybody's eager to learn. So I try to help as much as I can so that way nobody gets scared off, you know, and they end up seeing the fun and the love in it that I have. It's all personality. Because like I said before, we've seen these bikes built over and over and over. Same parts. Sometimes I've recognized parts from this bike, from another bike, you know? But they somehow manage to make it their own. And that's the beauty of this scene, is everybody's originality and everybody's pushing the limit, you know? And that's what needs to be done in this scooter scene, because the boundaries need to be pushed. And that's what I try to do with mine, you know, as far as like the art on it. To paint the whole panels on the scooter, it took me about 2.5 days. Oftentimes I have to walk away from my own pieces to really let my mind breathe. And then when I come back to it, I'm like, you know what, this does look good. And just be more confident in it. So every piece I chose was for a reason. You know, I love all those characters. That's why I put them on there. But it took a lot of time thinking of what to draw, and most of the time I just freehand, I just go for it. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know? I didn't really know that there was a big old movement for it at the time. I just knew that I wanted to build something because I had seen Ruben Big, and that was my first introduction to the Ruckus. And I just thought it looked pretty awesome and super cool and affordable. And from there, I just started Googling, and I started seeing the modded ones, and I came across a forum at the time called Total Ruckus. And this forum just opened my eyes to everything. It explained everything you needed to know, from down to tuning, to ripping the motor apart, to everything you needed to know. And these were all of other riders. It wasn't no shops, it wasn't no nothing posting this stuff. It was other riders still learning how to modify these things. There was a local ride called TNR, and it was down the street from my house. So I showed up, and when I got there, I saw the crazy Ruckuses, and I was like just dumbfounded of how awesome they look. I know I've seen them online, but that does nothing from seeing it in person. You're able to just really look at all the detail, what they've done, and I was hooked. That was it. That was after then, and especially once we rode, I realized how much modifications I needed. Because I was the last one, and I did not like that. That was the last time I was the last one. My top 3 rarest parts, a lot of the like ATR parts, or a lot of the killer scooter parts, a lot of the bowls parts are what I value. There's a few other parts out there like Ratoboku, all that. Like a lot of those parts that have been OG parts that I treasure, because it shows that you know the history of the scooter scene. You know what I mean? That's what I value in as far as the parts. And because a lot of those people are my friends, you know, and I love to show support to them by still honoring their parts and still having them nice, and just showing them off to everybody that doesn't know and about where the community came from and the struggle it took to get to where it's at now, you know. So that's where my love for these scooters that is happening still to this day. And I got my fiance into it, and now we do it together, and we have our group of friends, and we love it.